Welcome to The Explainer. So, most of us probably think of Shutterstock as, this giant online photo store. But what if I told you it's secretly one of the most important players in the entire AI revolution? Today, we are going to follow a single photo on its wild ride, from a creator's camera to a marketing campaign and all the way into the brain of an AI. It's a fascinating look under the hood of a digital giant.
Right, so let's get this straight from the jump. Shutterstock is not just a place to buy pictures. You have to see it as this incredibly complex, two-sided global marketplace that has stumbled into a massive new role. It's now a key provider of clean, ethical data that feeds the world's hungriest artificial intelligence systems. Let's dig into how that actually works.
At its very core, you can think of Shutterstock as a massive digital bridge. Its entire business is basically built to connect two totally different groups of people who need something from each other. So on one side of that bridge, you've got the creators. We're talking millions of photographers, illustrators, videographers, you name it, all uploading their work. And on the other side, well, that's people like us, the customers, businesses, marketers, bloggers, anyone who needs great content like yesterday. The platform's whole job is to make that handover between them super fast, super easy, and, this is the most important part, legally airtight for everybody. Okay, so let's put ourselves in the creator's shoes for a minute. How does a single photo actually get from their camera into this gigantic library? What's that journey look like? Well, it's not as simple as just hitting upload. Oh no. First, the creator sends their file up. Then, a whole team of reviewers pours over it, checking for things like image quality, but also for legal stuff, like model release forms or any visible company logos. And then comes the really critical part. The asset gets tagged with a ton of keywords and data, what we call metadata. Only after it passes every single one of these checks does it finally go live in the library, waiting for someone like you to find it. All right, let's flip the script and jump back over to the customer side. All that boring behind-the-scenes work with the keywords and tagging, that is exactly what makes it possible for you to find what you're looking for. I mean, seriously, think about it for a second. How on earth are you supposed to find that one perfect image in a digital haystack of hundreds of millions of files? The answer is way more complex than just a simple search bar. It's all about the tech that's humming away behind it. So when you type in a search term, you're not just looking at file names. You are unleashing these incredibly powerful algorithms that are tearing through all that metadata we just talked about. These systems run on high-performance GPUs. Yep, the same kind of chips that power cutting-edge video games. And they sift through everything in an instant to match your query. It's what lets you filter by crazy specific things, like the main color of the image, or even how many people are in the shot. So you did it. You found the perfect image. But the story doesn't end there. The actual transaction, the deal itself, is a huge part of this process. And the choices you make right here have a ripple effect that goes all the way back to the person who created the image in the first place. Okay, before you can grab that file, you have to pick a license. For most everyday stuff like a website banner or a presentation, the standard license has you covered. But if you're planning on putting that image on, say, 1 million coffee mugs to sell, you're going to need that beefed up enhanced license. And trust me, this is a decision you want to get right. It's what keeps you safe from any nasty copyright problems down the road. So where does your money actually go? Well, as you can see, a slice of that pie goes straight back to the original creator as a royalty payment. Now, it's worth noting the side of that slice is a huge point of contention in the creative world. Often, the payout for a single download can be incredibly small. The rest of your money goes into keeping the lights on at Shutterstock and investing in all that powerful tech that makes the whole thing work. And this is where the story takes a really sharp turn into the here and now. We're about to uncover a hidden value in every single one of those pictures that goes way beyond just being in an ad or on a website. See, you might think that after you use that image in your project, its story is over. But in today's world of AI, its most important job might just be getting started. So here's the big reveal. That enormous library of images and videos, all with verified owners, legal clearances, and rich metadata, is the absolute perfect buffet for training artificial intelligence. It's a clean source of data where there are no questions about who owns the copyright. And for AI developers, this is an absolute gold mine. It allows them to train their AI models on an ethically sourced dataset, which helps them dodge the massive legal headaches and copyright lawsuits that come from just scraping random images off the internet. It provides a legally safe foundation to build the future of AI. So let's bring this all together in a practical way. Let's tally up the score sheet. For you, the user, what are the real-world pros and cons of using a platform like Shutterstock?
So here's the trade-off, plain and simple. On the upside, you get lightning speed, tons of flexibility for your marketing, and, most importantly, legal safety, peace of mind. The downside? Well, it can cost a pretty penny. You have to follow their licensing rules to a T, and there's the very real and sometimes awkward possibility that your biggest competitor is using the exact same stock photo in their new campaign.
So you see, these platforms are rapidly changing from just being creative marketplaces into something much more fundamental. They're becoming the data sets that train our future AI. And that leaves us with a huge, thought-provoking question to ponder. When an AI model is trained on the sum of all of our collected human creativity, who exactly is the creator anymore?